Okay, this one said to use the Pythagorean Theorem to find the missing side and then also find the trig functions of the radian. That's the radian symbol. And it's right here in this corner. So, first of all, to use the Pythagorean Theorem, we're going to use a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find this missing side of a. We know what b is, so that's 28 squared is how I'll write that. And then c is 35, so it's 35 squared. And a squared is the part we don't know. So when we square each of these, and you could even do it all in one step, but I like to kind of see why my answer is the way it is. So we'll just do 28 squared, which is 784. So right now we have a squared plus 784. And then 35 squared is 1225. Now we want to get a squared by itself, so we're going to subtract the 784 from both sides of the equal sign because we're trying to get rid of it. And so on this left side we have a squared equals 1225 minus 784, 441. And then to find out what number was squared to cause 441, you just want to take the square root of this, and that will tell us. So we're going to do the square root of that answer, which is 21. So this says a is 21, because we take the square root of a squared, which is a, and the square root of 441, which is 21. So now we know that a is 21. So we used the Pythagorean Theorem and found 21. Now, the next part is, since we now know side A is 21, the next part is they want us to do the sine of the radian. Now remember, sine means the opposite side over the hypotenuse. So opposite side over the hypotenuse. So they're telling us that we want to do the sine of the radian. So we're looking at the opposite side from the radian over the hypotenuse. That's the 21 over 35. So this becomes 21 over 35, and we just need to reduce it. Don't turn it into a decimal. Just shrink it up as much as you can. These both can be divided by 7. So the answer is 3/5. This is what you're going to type in there, just the fraction 3 over 5. And then for the cosine is the adjacent, meaning the side that's next to it over the hypotenuse. So when we look at the radian again, the side that's next to this angle is right here, right next to it. And then the hypotenuse is right there. So it's going to be 28 over 35. And again, we want to reduce this fraction. You can put that in your calculator and hit enter. It'll reduce it for you. But 7 goes into both of those, so it'd be 4/5. That's what we would type in there. And then tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the side that's opposite of the radian over the side that's adjacent to the radian. So opposite the radian is 21, adjacent is 28. So 21 over 28, and again 7 goes into both of those in this case, so 3/4 is what we'll type in there.